All the damn thing, a damn. Good to be back live around again. It's been nothing but a pretty much good rainy day out here. Kind of like the last four. I'm not gonna lie, the chill has descended back upon the holler and such. But yeah, good to be back live around again. I hope the fine folk get the notifications again. I hope we get to see some Killer Fam Dam up in the house. And I hope everybody's out there having a great time. Hope everybody's had a wonderful day today. Stardust first up in the house, by golly God. Stardust's on the jump. We got two fine folk, and we got one like hitting in right off the bat. Hell yeah. Once again, I want to be hearing about how everybody's day went and such. Hope everybody's having a fine time. Hope everybody, drop back, maybe even sip a little wine, you know what I'm saying? It is Sunday, so. Ah, man, but your boy is not in possession of a fire stick? What? What? That's terrible. That's terrible. Give him a minute. He'll figure something out. Damn, look at all them likes. We got Wade Lucero coming this time. Hell yeah. All right. I'm seeing you. I feel you. Hell yeah. Look in the grill. If there's a lighter in the grill, I swear to God. First off, we got Pawpaw in too. Oh my God. Well, y'all know what it is. It's treason then. Yeah. All right, we got the badass lighter. Hell yeah. Stardust is getting some rain out in Georgia. It's been raining in Kentucky for a hot minute now, to a point we don't know when it'll stop. Now it's come down to pretty much nothing but like the world's slightest drizzle at this point. But yeah, for sure. So how's everybody doing today? We got Stardust, we got Wade up in the house, we got Pawpaw. Be sure to hit it up in chat. Tell us where it is and tell us where it's at. By God, be sure to double tap that screen, driving up in likes. Hell, we already at 6. By golly gosh, 7 fine folk and 6 folk like, or yeah, 7 fine folk watching, 6 folk liking. Hell yeah. So, and I see them emojis in the corner too. I'm seeing spammed hearts up and shit. Stoosey Boys live from Kentucky. See, it's the scene of the rain for sure. KC is cool, said I am Steve. Ketty said hi. What's poppin', Ketty? Appreciate all the fine folk dropping in on the live, and appreciate the folk that subscribe and join the fam family, because I got to say, baby, we're growing every day. Talking somewhere in the neighborhoods of 1279, maybe even 1280. So if any of y'all fine folks subscribe and join the fam family, me and the Stoosey Boys sure enough appreciate the hell out of it. Neil, you're going to hi from Russia, said something in Cyrillic. Kingdom, Can we get him? Bam. Caught his ass. Hell yeah, but yeah, we appreciate all the folk that subscribe and join up Stoosey Boys for sure, because that helps the piss out of us. We appreciate all the folk dropping in, hitting up on the likes for sure. And if y'all haven't checked out our shorts and videos and stuff, they're absolute fantastic fire one into the other. Whether it's mechanic stuff, whether it be mixing up drinks and such, whether it be goofing off and goofing around and stuff, hunting that damn elusive Sasquatch, crawling through abandoned houses, man, we're doing it all out here. Within reason, of course. Neil, we're running a special moderator. We're running a weekend moderator special. You can be moderator for the whole rest of the weekend for the low price of $200 plugged up through the Cash App. Be sure to drop it up. America's great nation as like Russians. Oh, well, hell yeah. I think America's a fantastic nation, you know what I'm saying? Square dancing with naders. Oh, yeah, pretty much. And they're just trying to do the Tennessee two-step on us or something. I'm just trying to windmill. Yeah. But yes, indeed, all the folk that are dropping in on the live stream, hitting up them likes, dropping in the chat, telling us where it is, where it's at. Like I said, I can't get off this goddamn weather, man. As I'm telling you, every time you turn around, it's a big ass storm cloud or some kind of front rolling through, dropping hellacious amounts of rain and stuff. It has been nice. We were able to beat the frigid temperatures for a long minute there, but then now all of a sudden we're kind of plunging back down. I had just put the heaters up, not damn 3 or 4 or 5 days ago, in our inside like stash closet, and now we're busting that motherfucker back out. Rico is from Ukraine. How are you? What's up, Rico? Man, I hope you're staying safe, Rico. Things is wild out there. Wade's like, hi. Hey, Wade. Wade, what have you been up to today? We ordered us a nice little greenhouse here. I'm not going to lie. I'm hoping that turns out pretty all right. I think it's a small boy, 54 by 72. I think we'll use it for our farming aspirations. If you know, he said bong rips. It's always bong rips. See, sometimes you got to back up off that. Sometimes you got to make a mental effort to pick that up. Because I'm not going to lie, bong rip every now and again blow you off. You'll blow the door off the hinges. Knocked his bales off. But go to doing that all the time, then your body kind of develops a tolerance of stuff to it. The apparatus makes a difference. Just like your set and setting makes a difference, everything makes a difference. He said, only when I'm awake. Damn it, boy. So how do you feel about a hookah full? You ever done that, Wade? Ooh. A little bit of a breeze here. Yeah, Wade, how do you feel about a hookah full? Because I always felt back in the day that was a surefire way to get about 10, 15, 20 people kaplowed off of one singular thing. Tan May says, love from India. All right, where you at, by golly gosh? Hyderabad, New Delhi, Bangalore, Kolkata. There's all kinds of places in India. I guess I could have played that game with the Ukraine guy. We talking Lviv or Odessa, Kyiv. We do a little geography up in here. Delhi. All right, right on. It's a hell of a place. There's a lot of people there. Tan May, appreciate the hell out of it if you double tap them likes and hit that subscribe, buddy. Join up the fam dam, growing like hell. He said namaste. I think more of Nepal maybe, but that might be an incorrect on my assumptive part because I don't know much about like Hinduism and stuff. Namaste just always struck as like a Buddhist thing. Papa Muth says, Tippa. I get where he's coming from. Tippa in the ass. Already liked it, sub, brother. Hell yeah. I smoked 2 joints in the morning. I smoked 2 joints at night. I smoked 2 joints in the afternoon. And it makes me feel all right. And I smoke 2 joints in time of peace. Yeah, 2 in time of war. I smoked 2 joints before I smoked 2 joints. And then I smoked more. We're living in a single room with 3 other individuals. One of them was a male and the other 2 were females. And God only knows what they were up to in there. Furthermore, Susan, I wouldn't be the least bit surprised to learn that all 4 of them habitually smoke marijuana cigarettes. Reefers. The Stardust with a little Sublime thing there. Although, isn't that actually a cover of some other guy? Something in the Toys? Everyone wanted to say it was a Bob Marley song, but my fucking ass, it actually wasn't a Bob Marley song. It was it was actually like an obscure-ish reggae artist. I cannot recall. Somebody can give us a live sub count. I sure would appreciate that. Oh my God, it was Jack something in the Toys, man. Toyes. All right, I can't remember. Sean White as hell. Oh yeah, no, we're fine. I mean, everything's soaked as pissed, and we haven't been able to do a damn thing mechanical this weekend. But relatively speaking, no real wind damage, no real No, nothing like that. Does smoking joint help to relieve mental negative loop? Possibly. Depends on the individual. Because, everybody's different. What works for somebody might not work for somebody else. Some people have THC-induced psychosis. And next thing you know, they burn one and they're up on the roof flipping the fuck out kind of deal. But there is a chance that, as Wade Lucero said, yeah, total. Worth a shot, right? I reckon in India it's referred to as ganja. I reckon. Which I think might be one of the most interesting. I reckon in India they call it ganja. Is that a phrase anybody ever thought they'd hear in their lives? I said, yes, brother, totally right. But yeah, go get you some ganja, man. There you go. Straight crack-a-lackin', buddy. Let me take you down, 'cause I'm going to strawberry fields. Nothing is real. Nothing something talk about. Ooh, I better watch singing that shit. That's a copyright fast. Any plans to visit India? I don't reckon, but USA from Santa Fe, come back around again and give me that badass pinnable. Hell yeah, look at them funky ass words and writings and smokes and such. That's a damn fine pinnable comment. A damn fine. So let's do a little bit of a recap. I like to check back in and see all the homies we got up in here. We got Stardust was the one kicking down the door. We got Wade Lucero followed right behind her. We got Papa up in the house. We had, looking for our repeat offenders for certain. We got Papa and Sean Whitesell, USA, bringing up the pack. And Sis, just in today, talking about strawberry fields forever. I've never had strawberry fields. That was before my time, or some shit. My personal favorite was always that green crack, but then now as a grown-ass adult, I don't know. And Sensei Star was fire too. I like the electric lemon haze as well. There's some good ones out there, but at the end of the day, we live in its plead the fifth land, okay? So what we get is what we get, more or less. So we don't get to play, favorite this or favorite that, or this does. No. None of that shit. I'm begging. I'm itching, I'm scratching, and I'm screaming, I'm wishing, wanting, and everything else. But till then, yeah, no, we don't know. If it gets me fucking, then yeah, it's fantastic. But if I'm just sitting here, and about time to smoke another, then all of a sudden, you know what I mean? We ain't talking strains. But yeah, Sis up in the house. Like I said, we got Sis, USA, Wade, Stardust, Whitesell, all kinds of fine folk up in here. So surely somebody's got some crazy ass notion or idea or something for us to gnaw and chew on. Y'all know how this works. Y'all been in this for a minute now. Some of y'all a hot damn minute. Some of y'all a long time. Chat runs the stream. These are the facts. I'm just kind of the madman at the helm here. I'm wishing like fuck they'd let me drive an aircraft carrier. I said, yeah, y'all go ahead and call them boys down there in the engine room. Tell her just throw all we got. Throw the gas to her. We fixing to see if this bitch will do a donut. Damn right. I'd love to drive an aircraft carrier. So y'all tell him fleet escorts back the fuck up. Y'all gonna give her about a few more knots or something, because we about to get squirrely. And go, now! Where's the cigarette lighter? Fuck it. I'm for real, y'all. And now the rain is starting to pick back up just ever so slightly. We have went from slight sprinkle to heavy sprinkle. And I'm not okay. We got Baby Rainbow up in the house. I had to toggle the messages. I had to toggle the messages all and from all to top or whatever. It does that to me sometime. Yes, we have Rainbow up in the house. Damn right. Hell yeah. I seen them emojis and shit flopping up in the corner. Wade showing love. It's a hip hop and fam family we got going over here, dog. I'm straight up for real. Now, if we could just process some religious paperwork, you know what I'm saying? Dear Rainbow. Woo! All right, everybody, we're going to go for a plead. All those who can and whatnot, we're going to go for a shared plead here across the fam. We're going to start it on a slow countdown. Now, remember, if we time this out right, by the time I hit about 3, that's probably when you want to plead with the delay here, all right? Because I'm gonna try to match this, right? If everyone hits it with us, it's gonna be spectacular. It's gonna be a smoke ring all around the world. All right, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, yeah. There you go. We tried. Hell yeah. Wade rocking with the permanent marker. And White as L. White as L was in with us. Damn straight. They got some more viewers back in here. At the end of the day, it's pleading the 5th. You know what I mean? We're going to go for another 5th plead here in 3, 2, 1. It's like using a damn lightsaber to try to... Getting stoned down. 10 viewers, 10 likes, baby. Welcome to the Stoosey Boys. Hope everybody's having a great day. The Kentucky Seaway, talking peace, calm, positivity, love, safety, and determination from Kentucky Sea all around the world. And once again, hope everyone's having a fantastic day, fantastic evening. Hope we're heading into a fantastic night wherever you are. Be sure to hit it up in chat. Tell us where it's at. Be sure to hit up the likes if you haven't already. And if y'all really, really haven't, be sure to subscribe because we appreciate the holy living hell out of each and every one of our subscribers. Fam damnly growing like weeds, baby. So, damn straight, y'all. I'm happy as hell to have y'all in here with us. Even as we goof off and carry on like fools and such. So, let's fucking go. See USA showing up. He's like, yeah. Like I say, USA's the shit. That man's been on safari and stuff, all right? He knows a thing about a good time, and I guess we're having a good time. So, one interesting question I think would be cool to ask the fam damnly, or something I've been meaning to ask. Have anybody out there in the fam ever been to Kentucky and Tennessee? Because, like, I know some of our cats, like Wade and Rodolfo and Mike, are all notorious, not going to say globe trotters, but country trotters. So, I mean, I know Wade's here, but I'm pretty sure Rodolfo and Mike aren't. But any of y'all cats ever been to Kentucky or Tennessee? What we call Kentucky Sea? Really? Really? All the places y'all cats have been and y'all ain't never been out here. All right, yeah. That's interesting. All the places Wade's been. You damn right, USA. All the places that Wade's been. That's crazy. Y'all, I just spawned in here. This is where I showed up. Sorry, there was a neighbor to me and Mo. But yeah, I just shut down. Luck of the draw, I wound up here. From a geographical standpoint, especially, yeah. See, they're trying to creep up on us now. I can't believe that. Well, now, like I say, USA, I've seen his traveling stuff, so it doesn't necessarily seem that wild that he, would or wouldn't. But yeah, it's wild as piss, y'all. He said one of these days. I'm not going to lie, it's a certain specific special type of scenery is one thing I believe Kentucky Sea possesses. There's a lot of hollers and stuff. Okay, the hollers in Kentucky, I think, if you look at it overall from a geographical perspective, it's like they're either thinner and longer or thinner and shorter. Whereas with the valleys in Tennessee are on the average just wider. So it opens itself up to much more settlement and agriculture and yada, yada, yada. And that gets especially true the further east you go, which both of them have the fucking mountains. But it seems like Kentucky's landscape is just slightly more jagged seeming. And I'm not going to say that Tennessee's isn't, jagged, because it really is or can be, but it just feels more rolling and sloping. But Pawpaw and Sis have seen a lot more geography and geology or whatever the piss than I have. So I wouldn't mind it. I fit in like a tick on a hound's ass. Probably. I'm straight up. Know 2 people from Santa Fe that moved back home to Kentucky. I'm not sure where. Well, considering our incessant use of the word Kentucky, like I said, we're on the line. We don't super specify where, but we are on the line between Kentucky and Tennessee. It's not the deep South by no means, so we get to be hammered by all different kinds of weather. I love it here. It's it's fantastic. Woods is woods. I can survive. Damn straight. They get thicker the further east you go, though. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really think, because I went on a big long spill one time, a great deal of streams ago, about the Appalachian Mountains and wilderness and stuff, because there is kind of a perception of, I just say, evil. A lot of people think there's like a lot of negative energy and evil, yada, 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 or whatever, in the Appalachian Mountains, or that it's just inherently super dangerous. I think that's what it was. Hamster escaped his cage. Goddamn, did you find him? But a lot of people think the Appalachian Mountains are inherently dangerous, and it's like shifting weather patterns is a problem, but I think that's any mountainous kind of area. It's a very old forest. Most of the trees were cut. A lot of your old trees, there was shit almost as big as redwoods, but not quite in these mountains, but they were all harvested a long, long time ago for timber and shit. Like all them bitches. So, and I'm talking big, ginormous motherfuckers. So the logging and mining companies really pillaged the land. There was what happened to the native people that lived here, which granted, there wasn't a lot of Native Americans. Kentucky specifically was kind of where they threw down. Now, there was a lot more Native American settlement on like the Tennessee side. So you've got what happened to the native people. You've got the timber and coal companies pillaging the land. You've got the old ass forest in general. You've got shifting weather patterns. Then you're getting your goofy mountain folklore, right? So there's all kinds of crazy ass stories of wild horse shit going down the mountains. I'm talking all Appalachian, man, from Kentucky, West Virginia, fucking North Carolina, Tennessee, regular Virginia, all that shit. Its final destination was sit and spin. So all in all, I don't think the Appalachian Mountains could be I don't think they're any more or less dangerous than any other mountain range, to be real. The only thing is the weather patterns. I think that adds an extra layer of yeehaw, because I don't think we have a shit ton of poisonous anything more so than anywhere else. I mean, like we do and we don't. Copperheads, water moccasins, and rattlesnakes. But maybe that's about it on the poisonous side. I don't know. We just don't know, Found I had to follow his party trail to find him. A candy cane. That's fucking hilarious. Let's sit and spin. No, the Appalachians are great, I reckon. I've been to the Smoky Mountains many a time. Fantastic. This was before the town burned down. Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge, all that shit. I went to North Carolina, just barely through that, just sort of winding up on the other side of the state line. It's like they're just enormous ass hills everywhere, man. They're not like enormously huge, but so there's like multiple of them. You can probably get on top of one of them big bitches and see just countless. It's crazy, man. Smoky Mountains are lit. But I imagine the Rocky Mountains would be way fucking wilder. You got to think, the only mountains I've ever laid eyes on are the Smoky Mountains. No Sierra Nevada, no motherfucking Rocky Mountains. Now, I don't even think I've been to the Ozark Mountains in Arkansas, none of that. So, not a lot of mountains around here. Never been up to like Vermont and shit. I think that counts as maybe the Appalachians all the way up there. Do you guys have bears and mountain lions? Yes, but they are almost at a cryptid level. People will every now and again see one on on their trail cams. Bears, yes, but mountain lions is kind of more of a suspected, reported thing. We got bobcats, so there you go. But as far as bears, no, we really seem to be piss out on bears. Or maybe I just got that twisted up. I don't know, y'all. Vitamin C, if you plead the fifth, can really help boost the fifth along. You know what I'm saying? Exercise does too. Something to consider. Best woods, no ticks, no skeeters, no pests, no snakes. Okay, well, these woods have every bit of that. Well, like Rainbow said, because I agree with Rainbow, we do have bears here, but I personally have never seen them, and they seem like somebody every now and again sees one on a trail cam or like a... Oh, yeah, bobcats especially. Been warned about them my whole life. But now, where are we at on mountain lions? Because I'm under the impression no, but people are beginning to highly suspect. But I don't know. Big ass cats. Bobcats, coyotes, possums, raccoons, snakes out the ass. Especially when we're more or less kind of hanging on to the last piece of land or hanging on adjacent to some of the last pieces of wilderness in the last area. So yeah, it's like a wildlife refuge back there. I can't wait to get back out there once the weather gets nice, and once we get what needs to be done or whatever, or we find the time, hell yeah, we'll get out there and hunt for fucking Sasquatch again. And check on the Hobbit hole. Once the creek dries, I can manifest in the fucking fossil again. That was wild as piss. When we still milked, the bears used to be seen a lot more often because they would come after the sour milk. Interesting. Damn it, Wade. Yeah, see, I don't know what happened to all the bears and mountain lions of the area. As far as the ones here, I assume hunted probably damn near to extinction like everything else. So you got to think, Kentucky and Tennessee, that was sort of the first. Once America got going, it was kind of the first frontier for America, was living in Kentucky, Tennessee, I guess at that point out in Alabama, Ohio Valley. This was like before they hit the Mississippi, right? Because the British, whatever the fuck, said we couldn't go across the mountains. And then we become our own country, and we were like, no, we can go where the fuck we want. And then, yeah, so first frontier, people have been living here for a hot goddamn minute. It's just not as, I don't know, different than New England and shit as far as like the age and shit. Be real with you. Bobcats are the only ones that scare me. Here, kitty, kitty. There's a way you can ward that off. I don't know what it is, but there's a way you can ward. There's probably some kind of smell, some kind of noise, some kind of something that you could just ward them off with. They probably naturally hate. On the other hand, I suppose a boomstick would work, but if we're going, with animals, you generally try to take the deterrent route first because, it's generally the right thing to do, especially from a legal sense. Not trying to hurt these animals. That thing's either scared or hungry, or both. Need me one of them scent sticks. We have several back behind the sea, man. They raised in the bottom for years. Yeah, they hide in their trees anytime we come through. Turtles don't. Turtles come out. What can I say? We got cats, y'all. It's also where a lot of our cats age out and turn out to. They go to live in the woods, a peaceful existence. And then they come back whenever, they come and go as they please. We've contributed to the local cat population. We added some valuable genetic whatever the hell, shake-up or whatnot, I'm sure. So that's always good. But yeah, vitamin C and exercise in regards to zoot, fantastic. Every time. Now, I don't recommend exercising after zoot, though, but that's my personal experience. Because zoot is basically like a muscle relaxer, right? So you don't want to exercise on a muscle relaxer, in my mind, ideally. So, Wade probably knows a thing or two about exercise. He's into health and shit. Maybe he just eats healthy and doesn't exercise at all. Probably a good way to do it. I don't know. Yeah. Bro, he runs a farm. He gets exercise. But what degree of crop, I'm still not 100% sure how many hands is in the project, what the project encompasses, I'm too old to exercise. Well, shit. That's terrible. This is so that's why he eats healthy. This is okay. Yeah, I don't know to what scope they have going over there. I suppose Lucero Farms or what have you. The Wade Family Orchestra. I don't know what the hell he calls it. Dr. Wild Wade Lucero's farm. Big ass sign. But if you're young, the best exercise is running. Don't I fucking know it? Sis and Pawpaw know I be running all over this fucking place. For the lols. Got to, man. Especially with all this fifth we plead and smoke. No, you got to get them lungs expanded. And no, bro. That's like the least you can do, basically. At least that's how it feels to me. Expands that shit, gives that shit, moving and whatnot. Plus, once again, it makes the zoot fantastic. Get done running and just... All right, I think we're swapped back to data. We might have had a crash on the server here. Hey. Clear it all. There we go. There you go. I hear shouting and everything else going on in there. They're pissed. I'd be pissed too. Yeah, running through that field the past few days has felt like running through a damn rice paddy. I'm talking splashing water up my fucking knees and everything else. It's not up to my knees, but it's splashing up past my knees. Jogging across there. Timby's hold up fantastic to it, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Sorry, internet dropped.
That happens.
It should be back up if you make.
Here we go yet. Well, okay, she flashed. We're at 8:11, by God. How's everybody doing tonight? We're talking about exercising, the weather, the geography of the Appalachian Mountains, threw in a little history there, I think, at some fucking point. Hell, we always do. We're really just rip snorting this evening. What's a fam damn shout out? So we got 8 fine folk liking. If it ain't too much to ask, throw a hell yeah if you in chat right now. Let's see them hell yeahs, y'all. That'll give me the energy to drive through the rest of the stream. It's only about like a little over halfway there, dog. So we're gonna be boogieing and partying for a little bit. It's 4:20 Mountain Time. Is it 20? I'll be damned. Sean Whitesell gave me the hell yeah. Let's fucking get it. All right, Sean Whitesell got the word. He's leading the charge here. I'm hollering for hell yes. Can I get a hell yeah? Can I get a hell yeah? Austin 316. Yeah. Rainbow Band, hit me with a hell yeah, love you, baby. Damn straight. We got White as Hell. We got Rainbow. Rocking hell yeahs in the comments. 2 of the fine folk have got the word. It's a process, y'all. Sis, give us the hell yeah. Let's go, sis. By golly God. Damn straight. Pawpaw sent a hell to the yes. We got White as Hell. We got Rainbow. We got Sis. We got Pawpaw. That's 4 of the fine folk. I'm showing 8. I'm waiting on Wade to give me some of that hell yeah action to lay it down coast to coast. Well, like coast to halfway across the fucking... We ain't even on the coast. We fixing to be if this fucking rain don't stop. So we got hell yes abound all around. Fine folk hitting it up in the chat saying where it's at. Right on, rock on. So, all right. Wade's refusing to give me that hell yeah, though. I know Wade's there. That's not the matter of question. The question is... Damn, I guess I gotta stay up here. That way this thing turns on, fucking keeps like bright. He said, hell yeah. I guess it kind of takes some of the fun out of it, but hey, yeah. Hell yeah, wait, hold on, let me get the... There you go. Why he gives me a hell yeah, I'll throw up a W for show. All right. Anybody remember those Sobe drinks from like the 2010s and 2000s? Anybody remember Sobe? Because I barely do. And I don't recall them tasting worth a damn neither. Lizard water, yeah. Had the salamander or whatever on it. It seemed like they had, 100 dozen different flavors. I can't quite recall.
He did. Maybe your stuff is lagging.
Huh? No, he did eventually.
Yeah.
It might be behind a little. I might need to talk. I might have to toggle chat. We got sis adjacent. What's good, sis?
I'm good.
Hell yeah. But yeah, Sobe lizard water. Who's showing up over here?
That's fucker and other fucker.
Oh, okay. I'm burning peppermint marker at fire. I'm going to do some this summer, bro.
What? They know the important.
I was going to say, maybe he's going to make her get out down there. Turn the truck around that way, it don't get stuck. Oh, no.
I think they're moving stuff out of the basement or something.
Hell yeah. Permanent marker just sounds fun as shit. That sounds like a great shit. I can't
smoke. I'm jealous, y'all.
Yeah, I know. It's terrible.
Makes me sad.
Well.
I was bringing Dolly back.
Oh, well. What's the time frame on that?
Get in here.
What's the time frame on that?
What?
The pleading the fifth. Okay. Fair enough. Folk are just sitting casually in the driveway. But yeah, I'm trying to talk about.
5:25.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Don't you sit the time frame of it.
No, I meant when you could plead the fifth.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
You just close
the fucking dog.
it.
Oh, dude, I've got like 6 weeks, man.
Damn
6
it.
fucking weeks. Yeah.
It'll be fine, probably.
I make it. I make it.
Yeah.
Just gotta pass that drug test and everything's happy again. Speaking of permanent marker, I think you dropped it.
Yeah. Also, how did you just call me? Oh, you got your thing. Okay.
Oh.
Said I. Oh, yeah.
It's typing for me. See, now I didn't went to somebody else's screen.
Somebody was talking about a catfish hoodie. I don't know. So, why can't one of these magazines have a fish or a truck on it? I also want to know what Smash does to get them crazy ass letters down there. Or what anybody does to get those crazy ass letters, frankly. Are y'all feeling the burn? Because I'm feeling the burn. I see the sun shining, but were we able to get a live sub count on that? I mean, I know Sis has dropped back, but I got to get my 5th round. I hear you. But yeah, we're not sure what that live sub is looking like. If the hamburger has been helpered, then so be it. Y'all all ate has anybody here not ate hamburger helper? That is a question we got to ask. What is the status on the hamburger helper? I know Pawpaw, Sis, and Rainbow were all accounted for. He said, come on now. What, I go off the rails? Maybe Wade don't like hamburger helper. Well, I'm sure Wade has had it. Shit, he was probably there when he 1281. Damn right. So we put on a couple subs of the stream. It's always nice to make new members and new friends with the Stoosey Boys. Yes, in the past, and it's pretty good. Now, I can imagine Wade nowadays not fucking with it, but you can make your own hamburger helper out of natural ingredients. Make your own pasta, fucking make your own special kind of cheese to put in that motherfucker. Kill the cow for the hamburger. And say, there you go. Then he'd get done with all of it. He'd take one bite, look up and say, well, it just ain't the same. It's like, but yeah, we're hoping with that new greenhouse, we should be able to furtherize our farming ambitions. We've got tomatoes and peppers under the grow light, letting them some birches grow up. Habaneros, Anaheims, long slim cayennes or some shit. Habaneros, jalapeno earlies. We got some bell peppers. We got beefsteak tomatoes and cherry tomatoes. Or the bell peppers might not be under the light, but I know everything else that I just mentioned is. Grilled chicken, macaroni, and tater tonight. I don't know what we'll be looking at, but I do need to get that scrimp from you. Fried scrimp. Need to break down and make a po' boy. I'm just not a big fan of the vegetable toppings, but we can probably make it do with this shrimp. I'm telling you, we can probably make it work. Down on the corner, out here in the street. Willie and the po' boys are playing. Bring a nickel, tap your feet. I'm gonna do a lot of those too. Right on. I feel like we're liable to end up, if things go well, we're liable to end up with more tomatoes than we can handle. But that's what trade association. I can just start. I'm in a position I don't know, we can barter and do all kinds of crazy shit. Who knows? Plus, with Stoosey Boys, man, we get to film every bit of the process, every fucking thing else. So, like, there you go. These things all, they all run together. Just like working on that fucking tractor. Whenever the storm, I dare not drop another short until after the short that we have posted finally stops getting views, and it was at like 4,500 or some fucking shit, which I'm very goddamn happy about. Until it stops getting views, I'm not going to roll it, but we do have a short of me and Jack Doobie working on the tractor as a different thunderstorm approached. So there you go. Yeah, canning them's a process. All I know is it smells like fuck. Not happy about that. Peaches come from a can. They were put there by a man. Alec Bradshaw, 30,000 oiled up hamsters versus the Sopranos. Probably the hamsters, because Sopranos, I'm not expecting world-class aim here. You know? I'm also unaware of the size of their criminal organization. But Mr. Hamster Man, Alec Bradshaw up in the house. Yes, sir. Yes, baby. Yeah, fuck yeah. But yeah, no, canning tomatoes smells terrible. It's always been my problem with them. We also kicked around notions of fried green tomatoes. Is it pissing rain over there? Well, it stopped pissing, but it's been raining for about 4 fucking days now. And we're all just about sick and tired of it, admittedly. Admittedly. So, well, we've all just had about our fucking fill of the situation. It's in a moderate to heavy drizzle, we'll call it that. We got 9 viewers, baby, for the past 4 damn days. Yes, I don't know, some fried scrimp sounds lovely. A little pot of oil. Let it happen. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just got done watching Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. We were 40 miles outside of Barstow when the drugs began to take hold. It's a fine movie. Don't you want somebody to love? Don't you need somebody to love? Also, White Rabbit. That movie had a banger soundtrack. Hunter S. Thompson go down as a legend. We're all in backcountry at the end of the day, fucking basically. That's how I feel a lot of the time, honestly. Wow. Just way out there, man. But no, Hunter S. Thompson, total fucking legend, total goat. I had a hell of a time. Just like Johnny Depp probably had a hell of a time making that movie. And then he got with old what's-her-name and everything fell to pieces, didn't it? Now we're hearing strange noises way off in the distance. Well, y'all, my guys, I think we're going to go ahead and slide on this stream. It's been kick ass hanging with y'all. Appreciated Alec Bradshaw coming in on the back end of this, brother man. Be sure to hit up us on the shorts, streams, and stuff. Also on Discord, active on there. So, peace, calm, positivity, love, safety, and determination from Kentucky, all around the world, wherever you are, wherever you may be. Hope you're having a great day. Hope y'all have a great evening, good afternoon, good night, good night's rest, and a good morning tomorrow. So, White as hell, y'all be good. Wade, y'all be good. Bradshaw, y'all be good. Paw legs, of course, is the word to be spread daily. Once again, y'all be good. Y'all be great. And we out, y'all. Peace.